but I didn't start to seriously think of it as a medicine until probably a decade later in my late 20s as I started to get into advertising and I was working with a medical dispensary in Pennsylvania. It was when Pennsylvania was first getting dispensaries and medical was coming online there. And I went to the grand opening, and the woman who was opening the dispensary was this really inspiring doctor and was just sharing stories about how the plant had changed people's lives, how a child with autism who'd never been able his parents had never been able to hug him. They found a way to treat him with CBD, and his parents were able to hug him for the first time after 12 years. And that, like, those stories at that grand opening really started changing my mindset about the plant as like this thing I did recreationally to like feel good. My 0 calorie, right? It's like my 0 calorie chill, and start thinking about it as, oh gosh, I wonder if this is maybe something that could help me with anxiety, ADHD, and some of the things that were really, really limiting me in my professional career. I was jumping jobs every 12, 18 months. We've known each other long enough at this point. Like, where I was at that point in my walk. And as I started to discover the medicinal properties of cannabis and how to microdose and how to kind of like get my vibe right, it's changed my life. Have a podcast of my own for 4.5 years now, consulting companies, advising publicly traded companies, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And it was because of this plant and kind of the restorative properties it's brought to my life.